think has caused this offense to stall the way it has over the last couple of games?
Yeah, I think that it's been a fight. Obviously we're not getting the job done with runners in scoring position. Not getting a lot of base runners, we're not causing traffic. So, we got to keep going and wake up tomorrow and we got to get going.
Aaron mentioned he thought tonight he felt like guys were maybe pressing a little bit too much at the plate, trying to get something going. Did you feel that out there?
Yeah, I think, it's always a certain point where, it's not necessarily going your way and you feel it and you kind of feel this extra pressure to get the job done. At the end of the day, it's the same game, and we had good conversations. We're gonna have good conversations. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep playing for each other, and get out of this thing.
What are those conversations? How do you guys snap out of this?
I think we got a lot. We got a bunch of young guys. We also got a bunch of guys with a lot of time, and I think for me, it's just having good quality conversations and just remembering who we are and continuing to stick with our approach and continuing, working hard and working on the right things and, ultimately just playing our best baseball.
When you're not scoring at all, does that get in your head? This is 3 shutouts in a row. I know teams go through scoring slumps, but to not score 3 games in a row when you're got the best average, most runs, most home runs, does that start to get in your head?
Yeah, I think it's been a wild 3 games. I think it's been very frustrating, and ultimately we're going to come in tomorrow, and we're going to have the hitters meeting. We're going to chat about what we can do better. Obviously, we're not getting the job done, and we're going to fight like hell to get the job done tomorrow and get a W. And our pitchers have been pitching really well. So, obviously as an offense, we got to pick them up and score some runs.
I imagine that each shutout feels worse than the last. And after this game, did you guys do anything different? Did you guys talk as a team?
Yeah, we did. We had we had good talks, and I've been a part of a bunch of teams that it's a little rut we're in, and we got to get out of it. So the good teams get out of it, and I got full confidence in the guys in here, and we have such a talented team, and we got to keep on going. Keep on playing our game, remembering who we are, and ultimately getting out of this thing, coming out with some dubs.
As an individual, how do you stay within yourself and stay within your approach when this streak is building?
Yeah, obviously, you feel the pressure of wanting to get the job done. Ultimately, it's the same game, right? You got a pitcher on the mound. He's trying to get you out, and you're trying to get a hit off him. So, sticking to your plan, staying within yourself, and ultimately trying to win that battle every single at bat.
What would you say the mood of you guys now? Is it frustration? Is it anger? What's the mood?
I would say that it's definitely, as an offense, it's definitely frustrating. The only thing you can do now is wake up tomorrow and continue, like I just said, to play our best baseball. I trust, the guys in this locker room, and, we've done it plenty of times already this year. So, we play for each other and keep on going.
What was the message in those talks tonight that you mentioned?
Kind of what I said, obviously it's been a tough little stretch, and ultimately you show up to the ballpark, playing for the guy behind you. You show up and you want to get the job done for everyone else in here, and like I said, our pitchers have done a tremendous job, and for myself and as an offense, obviously we got to get it going, score some runs, and take the pressure off them.